Hi, my name is Marilee and I'm a Senior Product Manager on the Microsoft Entra team. In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up TLS inspection in Microsoft Entra Internet Access using a self-signed certificate created with OpenSSL. Microsoft Entra Internet Access provides native TLS inspection capabilities that decrypt, inspect, and re-encrypt HTTPS traffic, giving you visibility into encrypted connections to detect threats, enforce policies, and prevent data loss. And with global secure access, you can control access to both internet and on-premises resources and enforce risk-based conditional access. I'll also provide a very brief overview of web content filtering policies, custom block pages for end users, and threat intelligence policies for blocking malicious sites. To get started, we will download OpenSSL to sign our certificate. We only recommend using a self-signed certificate for testing purposes, which is what we'll be doing today. And we recommend using a public key infrastructure service in production. You can download OpenSSL directly from openssl.org or find many versions of it on the web. We'll type OpenSSL into our command line to see the OpenSSL configuration. Then we'll create the CSR in the Microsoft Entra Admin Center. So we're adding a certificate name, a common name, and an organization name. Then when we create that CSR, it should automatically download. Next, we'll use a self-signed root certificate authority to sign the CSR. So we'll copy this text directly from our documentation and save it as an openssl.cnf file. And then we will cd into the path where that file is located, which in this case is our desktop. And then we'll go back to the documentation and run the command in step 2. Then we'll copy the command from step 3 to sign the CSR. But note that we need to replace the placeholder text with the file path from the CSR. And when we run this command, we should see the names from the CSR we uploaded in Entra. And we can see those names. Next, we'll upload the signed certificate. So we'll go back to the Entra portal and we'll first add the signed certificate.pem, and then we will add the root.ca chain.pem. And it will show status as enrolling, but it'll take a few minutes for that to change. Now that we've done this configuration from the Entra side, we need to go to the end user device and add the certificate as a trusted root certificate authority. So we're importing the root.ca chain.pem on that end user device, and we're installing it in the trusted root certification authorities folder of that device. And we're just importing it through this wizard. So now that we've configured everything from the end user side and the Entra side for the certificate, we're going to make sure we have some TLS inspection policies created. So we have a baseline policy set to inspect all traffic, and we have some rules configured. And next, we're going to check our security profiles. So security profiles enable us to add multiple web content filtering policies for one profile, and then we can link that profile to a conditional access policy. So we have some policies blocking gambling and blocking AI usage. And if we check these web content filtering policies, we can see some of these. And we can add specific websites as well, or categories. So now when we go back to our security profiles, we can link our security profile to a conditional access policy. So if we go into the security profile, we'll already see that we have some policies linked. So we have our threat intelligence policy, a TLS inspection policy, and this block gambling web content filtering policy. And now we're going to make sure we have this policy linked to a conditional access policy. So we've already done this, but we've created a conditional access policy that's a basic vanilla policy where in our target resources, we've selected all internet resources with global secure access. And in our session controls, we've selected that security profile. Next, we also recommend configuring custom block pages. So custom block pages allow you to create a custom message for your end users to see, and you can add your own markdown and links, and you can preview the message in the Entra Admin Center as well. We are also going to configure a threat intelligence policy. These threat intelligence policies automatically block potentially malicious sites. You can add exclusions for certain sites if you wish, but this is a great way to block potentially malicious known sites. So now that we've set everything up, I want to show the end user experience accessing internet traffic. So this user is on the Microsoft website and is now going to try to access a gambling site. And we should see that they get blocked by Global Secure Access. And here we see our custom error message right away. Thank you for watching. Make sure to check out our Microsoft Entra Internet Access documentation for more information about TLS inspection capabilities and configuration.